Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So, in order to gain Shivaro's friendship, we have to go and rescue some people from the Rotten Guttery, a place we went earlier and I'm fairly certain killed everyone in, so this should be fairly easy. So we're going to head off there now to the Bad Luck Tavern. Now, I am in a different recording setup than I usually am. I have moved house, which means that I'm in a different building, in a different room, and I'm not quite set up the way I want to be. So if anything's a little bit odd, let me know, but chances are in like a week or two, things will be sounding much better. Anyway, right, we're going to head here, and then I think it's this door, and it's just outside it, from memory. Ooh, also I need to remember to activate our buff. Let's do that as well. There we go. Yeah, a little buff.
Let's move.
And head this way. So, I think the Rotten Guttery was around here somewhere. Right. Here? Yeah, let's go. So, maybe there's going to be a lot of new enemies in here. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? This is the place we came to before, and I went, oh, there's nobody here, and there's just loot we can take, and I was a little confused. That makes sense now. Alright, Areelu, you go second. So we got Sellsword Ranger, Sellsword, and then Torlek. And then a Sellsword Caster. Who is Torlek? And what this? So these are Oreds. Okay. And you're a dwarf. Okay. Are you Torlek? Witch. Ooh, and Vampire. Interesting. So if we were to heal him, that would cause damage here. There's a bunch of buffs for having his other people around. Interesting. So it looks like electricity is something we can use here, because I don't think anyone's immune to it. Yeah, cool. I like that. Let's just have a look here at his to-hits here. Oh, no problem. Okay, this is fine. The Ored, I'm assuming, is going to be a bigger problem. No. Okay. That actually seems absolutely fine. The Sellswords? AC 40. Well, that's a little bit more of a problem, but not immune to anything. Yeah, okay, this seems like a fight we can win. I'm going to go for the Scald. Okay, let's see here. What have you got? Nothing else too exciting going on? Alright, let's just shoot him. This guy, go.
Disappear.
Oh, the crit. That's crazy good. Well, that works for me. Oh, there were some invisible ones. Okay. We had Phantasmal Web, which we had some saving throws that were failed, but that doesn't really matter too much right now. Turn that one on, and then I think we're just going to charge Torlek. There we go. Nenio, because nobody's actually immune to this right now, let's go for it. Let's go for some Chain Lightning. Nice. Very good damage across the group. Shadow Demon goes in there. Sellsword's trying to attack us. Missed. What's going on with you? You've got some negative effect on you here. Oh, but you have freedom of movement, so it doesn't actually do anything apart from give you the nausea effect. Oh, cool. I don't know what we want to do with her here. I guess we probably want to activate this, I would guess. And then just charge and stab. Very nice. Okay. Greybore? Can't get... Well, can you hit this one? No. Okay, so just charge. Nice. If he missed, we might have been able to kill him. But he didn't, so there you have it. He gets a lot of attacks. Okay. So he healed, but that didn't hit him because that said heal living, right? Yeah. So deliberately avoiding the other one. That makes sense. We could chuck a heal in here. We do have ranged heals. And we could potentially kill him that way. It seems unnecessary, though. Yeah, it seems unnecessary. We will also do heal living. Although I just realized it's always heal living, which... Okay, that makes some sense. What just happened? Oh, he tried to do something and then we made an attack of opportunity and it cancelled. Okay, makes sense. Right. Let's see here. Who are we going to shoot first? So the Rangers go first, so probably them.
I will resist.
Nice. Didn't get that one. Okay, the other one gets a turn. Phantasmal Web went off, but again, we have freedom of movement, so it doesn't really affect anything. Wait, what happened to us? Why can we not move? I'm not sure. Attack? Ah, UI bug. Okay, well that makes sense then. And Nenio, let's kill them all. Oh, Torlek, can't die. He's one of those ones, I see. He'll appear when the fight's ended. Yep. Very good move. Kill.
I'll cut you wide open.
Great. You're gonna head in here, Greybore. Caster doesn't heal, but who cares? Shoot.
Out of my sight.
And kill.
Prepare yourself.
And I think that's it. Yeah, then we attack and that's the end of the fight. Perfect. Right. A wounded soldier raises his arm with a plaintive shout. Oh, don't kill me. I'll tell you everything. You finally have an opportunity to get a better look at your opponents. They're not demons, but visitors from other planes. Judging by their gear, they are experienced and highly paid mercenaries. Who are you? We're Torlek's crew. I mean, it's my crew, I'm Torlek. But here we're called the Rotten Guttery Gang. It's a dumb name, but it helps us blend in with the demon rabble here. Keeps anyone from prying into our business. We're mercenaries who came to the Abyss on a job. When we realized what Lucianira was like, we couldn't bloody believe it. There's so much gold to be made here. Demons are loose cannons. You can't trust them with delicate or sensitive jobs. Even if they don't screw it up, they'll run their mouths about it. If someone needs a job done quickly, quietly and without fail, they come to us. My specialties are disappearances, setups and abductions. You folks aren't from the Abyss, are you? Yeah, no demons in our crew, it's a matter of principle. They're strong, sure, but crazy and unpredictable. There were a few times where we'd nearly finished a job neat and clean and then everything went sideways because some horned freak wanted to have some fun. Why did you attack me? Shavaro, the Lolitu from the 10,000 Delights, found us and paid us to take you out. She said she'd get you here and all we'd have to do is crack your skull open, but that bitch neglected to mention that you wouldn't go down easy. You've cracked more than a few skulls yourself, I can tell. Of course, we could really use the gold right about now. Some scum broke into our lair and cleaned us out, but would never messed with you. Okay, so I think that was us who broke into his lair and cleaned him out. Anyway, where are the succubi you captured? There are no succubi here. It was a trick. Shavaro's ruse to lure you here. We'd never kidnap those bitches. They'd screw your brains out, take all your money and call it a weekend well spent. All succubi should be drowned, that's what I think. Well, we'll let him go. Get lost, I'm letting you go. Without wasting time on thanks, the wounded mercenary leaps to his feet and with a cautious look at you runs away. He wasn't really that difficult to deal with and I'd rather, you know, have a friend for later. Nothing here is really worth having. Okay, cool. Suffer from medium endurance? Oh, is that just because or encumbrance? That's just because I picked up a load of junk. Yeah. So, when he said some crew was in here earlier, definitely us. So, cool. It's nice to actually, you know, acknowledge that. That's neat. Okay, so, we're gonna head... Oh, right. Yeah, I remember why he's there. Right, we're gonna head this way. The reason why that guy is there is because we previously did a fight there. And I guess it just never despawns him, which is kind of odd. But hey, whatever. That's fine. Right, we're gonna head this way next. And then we're gonna head into here. I think the quickest way back is probably Flesh Markets and walk. Yeah, probably. Because this does the loading screen right now. Instead of us having to leave the area, do a loading screen, and leave the area. Yeah. We could have sold stuff here as well. But I think medium encumbrance doesn't actually matter unless you go to the world map, which doesn't exist on this chapter. So, yeah, we're fine here. Right. So, 100%. We'll then walk to the other side. And, well, go to the 10,000 Delights. Right.
March on.
Straight through here, portal up. I'm trying to remember the route just by memory rather than looking at all of the map every single time. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. We go up and then we walk along. That's it. Okay. Portal up. And it's somewhere around here. Ah, there we go. It's this one, I think. Definitely this one. Right. Let's go see what Shivaro has to say about betraying us. Probably just says, I'm a demon. What did you expect? This is what demons do. But hey, whatever. We'll give her a chance. One chance. Hello. Welcome to the 10,000 Delights. Are you here for a good time? You know what? Let's do Camelia's thing first, because I suspect that one of our options very soon might be killing her. My friend Camelia would like to avail herself of your brothel's special services. I beg your pardon, but our establishment cannot provide that type of service at the moment. You see, I have a rather delicate problem. I see. Okay, so we needed to do this one first. Thought we might as well see what was going on. I've been to the Rotten Guttery. You hired assassins to kill me? The Lilitu latches onto your consciousness. Her face contorts in a tense grimace, and yet she is unable to break through the protection of the mind of an Aeon. You piece of shit! Why couldn't you just go there and die? You've caused nothing but trouble. Damn you for all the suffering you've caused Manago and me. Why did you try to set me up? The Lilitu's rage is like a stream of liquid fire burning through your mind. She tries to hurt you, but you manage to restrain her. You are Manago's enemy. My sweet Manago, vile Golarion, you'll pay for standing in our way. So you and Manago are lovers? Demons do not know love, the demoness snaps at you. Certainly not the kind you have on your stupid Golarion, but Manago and I were closer than most demons ever get. We were bound by passion. At times we irritated each other so much that we separated, but we were always drawn back to one another. We each became a drug to the other, and then you showed up and started hassling Manago. Tell me the story of you and Manago. The demon's rage fades. She speaks bitterly and sincerely, as if in confession. I always loved to sow chaos, whereas Manago wanted to rule over it. She once usurped me in my own scheme, snatched it right from under my nose and reaped the fruits of it for herself. The gauntlet had been thrown. We spent long months trying to kill each other. We were both impressed by the other's passion. We became addicted to it. No one has ever wanted to destroy me with such fervor. Once, I tried to kill her in her bed as she slept. The fight somehow turned into sex, yet it was so much more than sex. In the morning, we both realized we were bound by our craving for each other. Of course, we still try to kill each other. Manago can be in suffering, but I'm not much better. But if one of us ever succeeded, it'd be a terrible blow to whoever survived. I know demons should not have such feelings, but there's nothing I can do about it. Could two demons truly fall in love, albeit in their own terrifying way? It's believed their hearts have no capacity for love, but you and I both know that light is stronger than darkness, and it can shine even in the most impenetrable gloom. It sounds like a story about a serious illness, very demonic. Is there anything in this world that hasn't been turned into a disease or a disaster? What about you, Prince Charming? Shivaro smiles ominously. What I see in you is a larva, the cocoon of a beast that will one day be claimed by one of the evil planes. Do you think that you're different than us? That you alone are capable of feeling something other than this thing you've dismissed as an illness? Well, Darren glances at you from under half-closed eyelids, then gives a small smile. Who knows? Maybe I really am capable of feeling something greater. What are we gonna say? I'm not gonna leave. We're not gonna say Manago was a powerless fool. You know what? I think we do say. I recently met Manago here in Illusionera. She tried to attack me again, so I killed her. With a dull howl, the Lilitu attacks you. Her claws seem to grow and sharpen before your eyes. The guard's chain collar clanks. He aims a wand at Shivaro and states in an uncompromising, slightly vindictive voice, "Brawling is prohibited. No exceptions. Please proceed to the exit." The demon activates his wand and Shivaro, howling helplessly, is instantly transported to the streets of Elushanira. Talk to Shivaro's successor. Oh, right. Looks like Shivaro's throne stands empty and we're supposed to choose a new leader. I guess it's you then. I regret that I must ask our guests to leave the 10,000 Lights temporarily. Very soon our doors will be open to you once again. Leave so it can respawn the area.
What's on your mind?
Okay.
I wonder.
Fair enough. Are we going to have to fight her out here? Or do we just have to walk out and in? I think we just have to walk out and in. Hello. You're greeted by a succubus whose appearance is striking to say the least. Her flawless skin, graceful figure, and aristocratic face would have made her a true beauty if not for the terrible fresh scars. A jagged scar runs across her cheek, cutting through her scarlet, sensual lips and under her high cheekbone. Her left eye is a grey cataract, surrounded by wounds from some caustic substance. The succubus's wings are tattered rags. Nevertheless, she behaves imperiously and with dignity, and those around her treat her with respect. The succubus sounds playful and relaxed. Welcome to the 10,000 Delights. My name is Herax, and I am the new madame here. Thanks to you. You rid us of that insolent upstart Shivaro, sending her after her haughty lover Manago, so you can consider me in your debt. Know that you will always be welcome here, and my gift will be proof of that. With a graceful movement, the demoness hands you a gold coin. Aha, teleportation. With this, every arch will recognize you as my favored guest and teleport you here. If you wish to spend the night, have some fun or restock your supplies, come to me. Don't waste your time on my little crooks. Leaning closer with a confident smile, the demoness whispers sensually, "And if you rid us of Shivaro, my gratitude will know no bounds. I think that bitch is hiding somewhere in the lower city. Can you take care of her for me, my love?" Yeah, so she's probably in Manago's building. That makes sense. So she would be in Manago's building if you had gone here before you went to Manago as well. Okay, I think that all lines up to me. Do you have anything for sale? Indeed, I have several items that were forgotten here by our clientele. Some of the forgotten items Herax is selling are stained with blood, and 2 of the rings bear the characteristic scratches of being cut off a dead body along with the fingers. Okay, let's have a look. So, sort by price. What have we got? Final glance. This +4 shock elven blade deals an additional 2d6 slashing damage against blinded enemies. Whenever the wielder of this blade lands the first hit in a round, the enemy must pass a will saving throw or become blinded for 1 round. Okay, I can see how that'd be interesting. We're not really using that, so I'm not going to buy it, but it's interesting. Soft cut. This +5 dagger deals 1 slashing damage instead of 1d4 piercing damage. However, when dual wielded along with the deep rip dagger, soft cut activates its additional power. Okay, I'll need to read that one to figure out what it's gonna do. Deep rip. Each time the wielder of this +5 dagger lands a hit with it after hitting the same target with the soft cut dagger, the enemy suffers an additional 2d6 plus strength modifier slashing damage. Wait, it's a strength dagger weapon? That's kind of weird. If this weapon deals damage against a prone or paralyzed creature first time in a round, it deals double weapon damage. Huh. That's very interesting. It's bad for us, but it's a very interesting weapon to have like a set of daggers that are primarily for a strength-based character. Okay. Deathbed Servant. When the wielder of this +4 flail is under the constant effect of the Cloak of Dreams spell as if cast by a 15th level wizard. Okay, we're not going to buy that. This +4 Thundering Dart deals sonic damage instead of piercing damage. On a critical hit, it deals 1d6 sonic damage per 2 caster levels of the wielder to all enemies within a 15-foot area. I don't think we're going to buy that either. Rings. Ring of Reshaping. This Headband of Wisdom +6 grants its wearer a +1 caster level on transmutation school spells. I don't know if we have anyone that's useful on, and yeah, I don't think that's as useful as it could be with a different set of things going on. If the wearer of this belt is an animal companion or is currently under a polymorph effect, it grants them a +3 morale bonus to AC and a reflex saving throws. The wearer also gains a +8 circumstance bonus to AC for the first round of every combat. That sounds like that could be useful. Yeah, we don't really have the money for any of this, by the way. Also, bulk selling while we're here, and we might as well actually put all of these things into the anything that we can sell into the pile, now that I think about it. Yeah, that as well. Those 3. That one. These 4. Let's see, the Warhammers. The Buckler. The Heavy Shield. The Breastplate. The Chain Shirts. Full Plate +3. Yeah, I guess it can go in there. Yeah. That all seems fine. Rings. I don't think any of these are things we need to immediately do anything with. Get rid of those ones. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. All the Cloaks of Resistances can go. Including the +5. I don't think we need it. Cool. Deal. That gave us a little extra money. I shouldn't have done the deal yet because it means that there's like a little bit of an odd bit at the bottom here, but that's fine. So we could afford it if we wanted to, and it might be good for Justice. Or whatever we name the horse. I think it's called Justice. Anyway. I don't think we're gonna buy it though. Rascals Goggles, +10 bonus on perception and thievery skill checks. Yes. The wearer of these bracers is under constant protection from anyone who is getting too touchy. They get a +4 bonus to AC against touch attacks, but also suffer a -4 penalty on their own touch attack rolls. If an enemy gets within 5 foot radius of the wearer, they must pass a will saving throw or to push the enemy 5 feet away or become frightened for 1 round. Cool. If this red cloak of resistance +3 makes anyone look good, it grants the wearer a +5 morale bonus on persuasion skill checks. Whenever an enemy confirms a critical hit, lands a sneak attack or attack of opportunity against the wearer, the enemy must pass a will saving throw DC 27 or become devastated by hitting such beauty. In this devastated mood, they suffer a -2 penalty to attack and damage rolls as well as AC until the end of combat. That sounds like it would be kinda useful, but I think it would be more useful if our persuasion user was a melee character. Like, or having our persuasion person be Darren, basically, means that doesn't really do anything, because, like, the second part's never going to trigger, so it's just a +5 to persuasion, which is fine, but, like, not as good as it could be. This choker protects the wearer from losing their head and not only in bed. Once per day, whenever an enemy deals the wearer a killing blow, the choker restores them 50 HP and makes all enemies in a 10-foot radius pass a will saving throw or become prone for 1 round. That's very nice. That's probably worth buying. We don't necessarily need to buy these, but we could, just because, like, in the overall scheme of things, they don't really cost that much. Ooh, right, and 2 new recipes. That Screaming Omelette, oh, we only need to buy 1 of them. Cool, and these are things I've just sold. Okay, so the only thing I might want is this one. That puts us in a little bit of a predicament. I could sell the Rumbling Falchion, I suppose. It is pretty good. How about this one? Well, let's see if we got anything else which we could sell first. Is there anything else which is just junk that we're carrying around? What's this? Oh, the Blackened Rags. Okay, yeah. Let's not worry about them. What have I got that might just be junk? I mean, basically the scrolls I could sell. You know what I should do? Oh, you know what? I'm going to sell these. I'm never going to use them. Yeah. Let's just be real. I'm never going to use these. Anything that's like a protection from cold, we're just going to use the spell. Yeah. Get rid of all the protection from goods and the protection against law. Protection against chaos. Protection against sonic. Arrows. Owl's wisdom. Okay. That's a good amount that we just got off there. Anything else that we need to get rid of? Eagle Splendor. We can get them. That one. That one. It's not making us a ton, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. What's this thing? Alright, yeah. I remember getting that ages ago. Let's sort by price in descending and see what we got. Oh yeah, Heart of the Device. I'm still not sure whether we're actually able to sell that or not. Let's see. Anything else in here that we want to sell? I should probably use this or sell it, but we'll just keep it there for just now. What's this one? Scroll of Holy Aura. I think it's like a multiple round thing. Like this is a actually wait, that's I was actually thinking multiple minute thing. Multiple round things I might just sell. Anyway, we'll leave that one for just now. How much do we need? We need 10,000. We're kind of... I think we might have to sell one of these things to get there. I'm going to sell the Rumbling Falchion. We never use the Sunder Armor maneuver, so let's sell it. Right. That gives us Deathly Arousal and Rascals Goggles. Cool. Now, a little low on money, but that's okay. So these... Perception and skill is this seems like it's currently your thing. Because that... Well, actually, are you even the person who's doing that on our team right now? I don't think you are you? That'd be you. Yes. Okay. And you don't have goggles on either, so... That works perfectly. Yeah, just put on your mask under your helmet. Perfect. So we now have a 45 perception and a 43 trickery there, which is nice. Is that better than our perception? No, we're still top. Okay, cool. Right. And then the other thing that we got there, newest to oldest. Oh, we got this, so we'll copy the recipe. And then we got the choker. So this doesn't stack apparently. What's it not stacking with? Something. Not entirely sure. We could get rid of it and replace it with this one though, which would then give us a heal if we go low on health. It seems useful. And then we can put that collar on somebody else, like maybe you. Although that lowers your will save and makes your will save even lower than it normally is, which is still pretty bad. How about you? Yeah, your will save's naturally pretty good. It's giving you extra armor. It gives you 30 armor class. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that out. Cool. Hello. And then I'm going to sell the amulet that we just got. Wonderful. Quick save. Let's chat with them again. Right. No. No. Nope. I don't want to know more about this place and its owner. Do you mean the former Madame of the 10,000 Delights of the new one? The succubus winks with her one working eye. Who are you? To everyone else, I'm the respected Madam of the 10,000 Delights, the protector and patron of this palace of pleasures, the strongest who lives here and the one who has earned the right to replace Shivaro on the throne. But you, honey, can just call me Herax. The succubus's smile is both seductive and unsettling. You look awful. What happened to you? Herax lightly waves it off. You mean my scars? A trifle. I'm a succubus. We are all beautiful and charming, and we aren't bothered by the odd questions that haunt your kind. What if I'm not attractive? What happens once my beauty fades? This is why we're not as obsessed with our looks as you mortals. Have I ceased to be gorgeous because of a few scars? Flaunting her wounds, the succubus tilts her head back and laughs, a pleasant, arousing sound. I left these scars to serve as a reminder of how I got to where I am. It's a reminder for others, that is. Now the smug scum will think twice before challenging my authority. What can you tell me about Shivaro and Manago? At first we thought those two would tear each other apart. Shivaro was in charge here for a long time, and no one bothered her because everyone knew who she was. Then Baphomet's minion, Manago, showed up. They fought. Oh, how they fought. And then they started to conspire and plot against one another. They sent assassins, and then they drew their enemies into a proxy war against each other. And by the end, they were obsessed. They went from sworn enemies to partners and took over the 10,000 delights. They started walking around hand in hand, cooing at each other. After that, they rarely tried to kill one another. Why is this place so named? Because the name distinguishes the way my palace differs from a common brothel or tavern. This is the sovereign territory of every imaginable pleasure and joy. Most of my domain is hidden from prying eyes. Behind every door is a corridor with other doors like this one. We stand in the center of a small labyrinth dedicated to hedonism. No matter your taste in alcohol, sexual gratification, topics of conversation, music, and drugs, you will find like-minded individuals here. Anyone who knows anything about pleasure flocks here, bringing their sophisticated tastes and proclivities. I have no more questions. The succubus feigns innocence and remarks with a languid sigh, "You are so very curious. I love those who are curious." Alright. My friend Camellia would like to avail herself of your brothel's special services. Camellia lowers her voice so only you and Herax can hear her. The ones that are offered in the deepest level of the brothel. The ones where a purchased slave takes the form of whoever my heart desires, where everything is possible. She speaks the last words in a whisper. Ah, Camellia, I've heard about you. Have you finally decided to have a slave transformed for you? We'll extract the image from your subconscious and recreate it in every detail. You will not regret it. The pleasure is well worth the price of 10,000 gold. You will see this for yourself. Camellia winces and glances at you. I was promised that no one would mention my previous visits. Then again, I don't know why I expected demons to be true to their words. Camellia, have you been here before? Camellia sighs and casts a sidelong look at the smiling Herax. Yes, I have, several times. I visited while our party was resting. I killed several pleasure slaves, but their deaths gave neither Maria nor me any real relief. So I thought it would be good for me to come here with you. If I perform the ritual while you're watching, I hope that Maria will accept the sacrifice. It's just that the sacrifice back in Dresden when you learned my secret, Camellia stutters, searching for the right word for a long moment. I believe Maria likes you, my friend. I believe that she'll be more willing to accept this sacrifice if you witness it. And tonight, I shall pay for an additional service so the victim will take the form Maria wants. I'm certain she will be pleased. Herax, will we really be allowed to kill your slave? Of course, it is included in the cost of the service. Besides, such slaves are cheap as their lifespan is so short. Herax frowns. However, for an additional fee of 5,000 gold, I can replace an ordinary slave with a homunculus, a soulless creature made of flesh. We keep a few here for special occasions. A homunculus? I don't like that idea, my friend. I've heard they are hard to distinguish from real people, but I do not want to deceive Maria. The slave you're going to provide, who are they? Where are they from? Herax raises her eyebrow in surprise. What an odd question. I don't know. I've never cared to ask. Why would you ask the name of the chicken you're going to eat for dinner? It's difficult to tell for whom this remark is intended. As usual, Camellia's face gives nothing away. Well, she is a companion, so what are you gonna do? We'll use this service of yours, Herax. Camellia will pay. Which is good, because I don't have the money. Herax accepts the money and smiles seductively. Excellent choice, Camellia. Here is the key to the back room. Your slave awaits for you there, in the guise your heart secretly longs to see. Enjoy. Key to the farthest room. Alright, so just teleports us here. Glad everybody's coming along to this wonderful trip. Okay, so yeah, we don't get to see anything else. So why are there two routes here? Alright, pick the lock.
I finished here.
Ooh.
Is there more?
So what's along here? At first you don't understand what's happening in the room. All you can make out in the gloom is a writhing, snarling, squelching tangle of bodies, but your eyes slowly adjust to the dim light. You notice that the body trying to break free of the claws does not belong to a demon. You cannot see the face pressed against the demon's stomach, the demon whose tongue is lolling in ecstasy. A wall of naked backs prevents you from making sense of what's happening, but you get the feeling you know this person. The demon standing with his back to you turns around and freezes. His claws break the skin on the unknown mortal's thigh. Rivulets of blood trickle to the floor, but there are no screams of pain. Sensing a lull in proceedings, the victim raises their head, and finally you see their face. Your face. Oh. There is no expression, no emotion on the face. The features are slightly off, like in a portrait painted from memory. The demon opens its mouth and in one movement of its powerful jaws, rips the face from its skull, leaving behind a bloody mess of gaping holes. Then the demon turns to you. What? Have they sent a new commander? Good, 'cause this one's done. Come on in, Homunculus. Well, let's see what we're gonna do. We could just be like, yes. Let's go with it. Yes, I'm the Homunculus that's been sent to you, but who do I need to look like? Herak stuck a face on you and gave you the room key, but didn't bother resetting your mind. The demon sighs in irritation. You're supposed to be the Dresden commander, the scum who drove us out of our rightful place out the Midnight Fane. She humiliated us and we're gonna make her pay by sticking some demon meat in every orifice. Oh, wonderful. Well, let's intimidate them. Been getting off to thoughts of the commander, have you? That means you owe me. Leave your money and valuables and get out of my sight before I count to 3. 1. The demon's eyes bulge. The commander. He's the commander. Run. Let's just kick the shit out of her. You don't get it. If anyone's getting the shit kicked out of them, it'll be us. She won't even break a sweat. Run. Oh, I love it. Just straight up running away.
Let's move.
Well, that was interesting. Extract from the commander's tribunal. Okay, we'll take that for just now. What's in here? Not much. And alright, let's read what this thing is. Info. The Crusader grunt was trembling like a leaf, sweat pouring off him, but the ball gag in his mouth stopped him from begging for mercy. He looked askance at the bucket of switches floating in salted water, and his shudders grew more violent as he imagined the commander personally whipping him in full view of everyone. There were hooks dangling from the ceiling, but the grunt tried not to look at those at all. Airbreath was licking her fangs greedily, running her hand over her sword hilt, and as the grunt tracked her movement, he knew that all the orifices in his body that tightened under her gaze would be gaping wide open by the time this tribunal was over. Silence reigned in the room, broken only by the creak of tight-fitting leather pants. The commander had risen from her seat. The grunt knew what was about to happen, and he closed his eyes against the blow. Suddenly his jaw was held in an iron grip, forcing his head up. Toying with a whip, the commander said, I've made my decision, and you shall be punished, because you've been a very, very bad boy, and I'm very, very displeased with you. I think you will have to create a separate item in the budget for paddles. Using them on these rankers is sure to wear them out quickly, came the voice of a devil, but the commander only chuckled and... I see. I see. Unexpected? Well, let's move on, shall we? Well, we might as well open all the other doors while we're here. I mean, these trickery checks aren't really that difficult. They're auto passes, so let's see what we got in this room. You're not gonna... I need to get out of here. Oh. Well, I guess we saved them. That was my intention. Saving them, definitely. What did we get here? A belt of incredible dexterity. Wait, that's just a +2 to dex? Really? At this point? Okay, well.
Follow me.
Let's head up here. And this will be the one we have the key for. Camellia reaches for the door handle, but immediately jerks her hand back. We're in the right place, yes? So behind the door I'll see... Camelia's voice trembles from either anticipation or nerves. Are you nervous? It would appear so. Camelia's lips twitch into a smile before settling into a pensive frown again. I did not expect your presence to have this effect on me. That's a good sign. Shall we? I'm ready, she answers, then more quietly to herself. I'm ready. I'll be whoever you desire, mistress. Papa. The eyes of the transformed slave, who bears a striking resemblance to Horgus, looks at you with terror and a glimmer of hope. His corpulent, short body is an exact copy of Horgus Worm as you remember him. Hello there, my daughter. Come to Papa. Shut up. Shut up. Camellia recoils as if from a blow and sways her on her feet. She grips her amulet in her left hand, her knuckles turning white. This can't be. It can't be you. Why? How did this happen? Could Herax have lied to me? No, why would she? Is this some kind of joke? But what if it isn't? What if this is what my heart desires? Do you want to sacrifice Horgus? That really needed a perception check? I don't know. I don't understand. She wipes away drops of sweat from her brow. I swear to you that I never wanted to kill my father. I never thought that's what I wanted. I never thought that Maria would crave his blood. My father raised me, cared for me, sheltered me. He wiped away my tears when I was sad. He listened to me rage when I hated everyone around me. He was the only person who helped me come to terms with my secret predilections. I respect him. I love him. Camellia brings the amulet to her in her clenched fists to her lips. And why would Maria... Why am I seeing him here now in front of me? It's Horgus. Yes, I can see that quite well, thank you very much. Whatever would I do without your astute observations? She exhales and gives her head a shake. Sorry. Alright, well, calm down, Camellia. We need to decide what we're going to do with that thing. I'm not going to ask you. Well, you know what? Who are you? I'll be whoever you want me to do. I'll do whatever you want me to say. Just please, don't kill me. Calm down, Camellia. We need to decide what we're going to do with that thing. Camellia stares off into space for a few moments, then shakes her head and looks at you. We shall do what we came here to do. What other choice do we have? Are you going to kill this Horgus? Why shouldn't I? Camellia shrugs. I've already paid. I don't like wasting money. No, please, no, please don't. Camellia does not deign to answer Horgus's pitiful pleas. He recovered from the shock quickly. Killing this creature is Maria's will. Who am I to oppose her? I'm only doing my duty. Well, I mean, you're a companion, so off you go, I guess. If you decided, I won't stand in your way. The silence of Iomede's herald speaks louder than any words. Oh yeah, I forgot you were here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Camellia wets her suddenly dry lips. Her left hand grips the bone amulet tightly. A sharpened dagger gleams dully in her right hand. Watch closely, my friend. I want you to see. I don't want you to miss even the smallest detail. I shall take my time so you may better observe. Once I'm finished, I shall eat a piece of the sacrifice's flesh. What will it be today, kidney or heart, or perhaps a morsel of spleen? It's always so difficult to choose. No, please. Blood feels so warm in my hands. Such a little cut, but so much blood. You sure you've done it enough? But just a moment. Once I reach the heart, shall we see a veritable fountain? I'm not opposed to getting a little wet today. How about you? You sure you've stabbed him enough? Camellia? Okay. That was intriguing. I need to think. Oh, the door opens. I'm gonna go back in here. No loot. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that Iomede's herald was watching our every action.
March on.
That does kind of mean... It means there might be further consequences. Although I assume that his is just a You know, do X number of good things and he'll be happy, do X number of bad things and he'll be unhappy, right? I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. But we'll see. Anyway, Camellia is a companion, therefore does he not know the companion clause? Anyway, hello. Alright, so we're finished there, I think. Right, now we won't need to go and speak to everyone else, and we need to go see Shivaro. Let's go to Shivaro first, and then come back and speak to everybody else. Right, so she is going to be... yeah, Bad Luck Tavern, I think, is the quickest route there. So we go Bad Luck Tavern. I'm assuming she's in Manago's house, basically. So Bad Luck Tavern, Manago's house is the furthest exit, and then we just go out that way. Yeah, that would work. So I think it'll just be along here. I'm going to quick save again, just in case we get attacked in the street. I'm fairly certain it's going to be out this door. Right. And then we're looking for this one. Yeah. Right there at the end. It just seems like the obvious place for her to be right now. Make sure we have our buff on. Cool, let's go. Wait, that's not where she is? Oh.
Onwards.
Okay. I thought she might be. We have a clue. It doesn't say. It just says somewhere in the lower city. Well, I guess we just got to explore the lower city then. Okay, turn this again so we can continue wandering around. Where do we reckon she would be? She could be in the rotten guttery. That was her. Oh, there she is. Well, what a sweet little bird. We're gonna eat you up. You pathetic lowlifes, don't you recognize me? I'm Shivaro, Madame of the 10,000 Delights. Damn it, forgive us, mistress. Please don't kill us. Have mercy. Because of you I lost everything, and now I shall have to deal with this scum. Now I shall settle the score. Hey you, scum, I will spare anyone who helps me kill this mortal. Well, okay. I think we're going to kill her easily. Let's see. Ooh. It's got our own little picture there in the corner as well. Ton of buffs on her. We can potentially take those away. Obviously immunity to electricity plus a whole bunch of other things. That's fine. Make sure that buff is on. Go shift 1, shift 2, control 1 to turn on all of our buffs. Although maybe I probably want the purity one on. Doesn't really matter. We're going to walk in a little bit. And then we're going to use Greater Dispel Magic. Because why wouldn't we? So she's now lost a ton of buffs. I believe that Arushali has just been... oh wait, no, something's just happened. Oh wait, no, Darren. Okay, Darren had Dominate Monster used on him, but he passed it. Cool. Then she cast Transformation that gives a bunch of buffs. Okay, cool. What did we get off of her here? So we cast it. We got rid of Resist Colds, Resist Acid, Resist Fire, and all these Fortitude saving throws were succeeded. Is there a chance of failing? No. Okay. Failed to dispel a bunch of other ones. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he used Teleport. That's why he appeared over here. Alright, where's Nenio? I wish it would just set these in stone like when you're in combat. I think that would make things life a lot easier. I guess it doesn't really make sense because in because you might be using real time with pause, where that would make more sense to have these move. In turn-based, it just seems odd. Anyway. Your resist cold just went away, so you should be weak to cold. Go. Oh, didn't hit, and they did damage to Nenio. Worst timeline. Shadow Demon appeared. Okay. Nenio gets another shot, apparently. Go for it.
I dedicate my body
We missed
to
again.
science.
And Nenio died. Alright, well.
Business.
Not ideal. Activate that. Activate Battle Spirit. And then kind of walk in here. There we go. Nice attack of opportunity. Here. You still have a turn. Let's kill you. Nice. Just deliberately went for one that had a turn coming up so that we could just remove people. Oh, we killed enough that the next wave spawned. Darren will do a heal. Because it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity and potentially allows us a way to get Nenio back. Here, let's use this first, so that they'll take damage each time they attack. I'm going to move closer so they have more chance of attacking us, and then I'm going to, of getting a full round of actions. Then I'm going to dispel. What did we get rid of? Transformation. Wonderful. That works. Okay, they took some damage, but not a lot of it. We can potentially use I've forgotten the name of the spell. It's on you. Where are we? So that'll be abilities. It's one of our abilities. I've completely forgotten it. Oh, it's a mythic one. It is Force Reality. Yeah, we can potentially use Force Reality. But yeah, don't necessarily need to do that right away. I can attack you without taking an attack of opportunity. Let's do that.
Cease to exist.
Okay, didn't quite work. You?
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay, that's fine. Arushale, you have a turn next. Shoot.
Make your peace.
Nice. Hey, we got it. And did some AoE damage. Okay. Heal. Nenio's much healthier, as is everybody else. We're just gonna go for moving this way. Lower the AC of a bunch of people, and then Force Reality. Cool, and then she actually failed her Fortitude saving throw because she rolled a 1, and a 1 is an auto-fail. Cool. So she is now, well, she misses her turn. Forgot what the debuff actually is there. It is stunned. Perfect. Yeah, so she's stunned, which lowers her AC. Perfect. Let's go. And she doesn't get her dex bonus. So we should be doing very good damage to her this turn. Nenio's going to stay on the ground. You are going to attack Shivaro. Nice. And we lowered our stats anyway, which is going to help even if we don't kill. But we are going to kill. Or not, I guess. Oh, nice attack opportunity. There you go. And we are going to kill. Cool. That worked. And we can get a reward for that. Grab all the loot. No loot over here. That's fine. Right, let's see what we got. Ooh, what's this? Moonstone. Okay, so junk. That is junk. 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 Basically, we just got a whole pile of junk there. Okay, I mean, that's fine. At least junk you can sell. Right, let's turn this around. We probably want to go back to the Nexus here. Because if we go back to the Nexus, then we can speak to Camellia and get our spells back. And then we can teleport directly back to the 10,000 Delights. Yeah, that all works out. Always works out. So I was just working it out in my head as I was speaking, which is probably not the best way of doing it, but hey, there you go. Right, let's head this way. So, quick save. I was wondering if he was actually special. I don't think he is. Okay, that's fine.
Follow me.
This way. And then back to the Nexus. Let's see what exactly Camellia's got to say. I'm assuming it's just going to go straight into a conversation, but we'll see. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Well, we can go up and see what this guy thinks of me now. Hello. Yeah, he still thinks I'm... Yeah, what do you think of me? Yeah, he still likes me. Okay, so it's just a pure, you know, how many good versus how many bad situations, so we should be fine. Right.
March on.
Camellia, somewhere along here. I just like how it says weird slave. Okay, well, Golarion slave leader. Okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on here, but that's fine. Maybe later we'll get some kind of thing from this. I don't know. Maybe. I'm assuming that collecting these people must have like some kind of purpose later, other than just filling up your base. Hello. You know, I never thanked you for accompanying me to the brothel. There was a hint of a smile on Camellia's lips. So thank you, my friend. That was an intriguing but unexpected experience. I have to admit I am surprised by who the slave turned into. Oh, I was much more surprised. I was almost rendered speechless when I saw Father in Elutionira's main brothel. Camellia looks down, especially considering what I was about to do to him. I was just standing in front of him with one question. How? How is this possible? Camellia licks her lips quickly. When I realized Father was just an illusion created by Maria's secret desires, I had to admit my hand faltered. Does Maria really want my father's blood? If I want to heal the lands of Sarkoris, do I really have to sacrifice? Camellia's voice breaks just as she mouths the last words. My own father? I hope both you and Maria got what you wanted. Oh, you have no idea how much I enjoyed driving the stiletto to the hilt into the chest of that Horgus. When his hot blood gushed on my fingers, when his eyes glazed over, when his hands grabbed my shoulders in a futile attempt to push me away. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that you were watching me, that your eyes were following my every move. I wanted to do everything quickly so I could show you the spectacle's sweet climax, and at the same time, I wanted to make it last longer, make it never, ever, ever end. Her body shudders. I'm glad you shared the sweet moment with me, my friend. Thank you. I'm not going to ask for a repeat journey there. I'm just going to say I'm glad you enjoyed our little adventure. Camellia nods slightly, lost in her own thoughts. Do you want to talk more about what happened at the brothel? Are you talking about the slave of Herax, whom I was about to sacrifice to Maria, turning into my father? Camellia looks around, haunted. I'm still trying to understand what this all means. I'm asking myself if I really want to sacrifice my father. Does Maria really need his blood? And I do not know the answer. I'm not even sure I want to know it. But I still can't stop myself from asking the question. Camellia sighs. So, no, I don't want to discuss what happened at the brothel, at least for now. But thank you for asking me how I feel. I appreciate it. I really do. A warm smile appears on her lips for a moment. Okay, well, I guess we'll tolerate your atrocities for a while longer. Right, let's see what I got. Have I got anything that I want to give to anybody here? I don't believe so. No, I believe everything that we have that we're not selling is going in the box. Then this one. Yep. Then that one. That one we're keeping. That one we're putting in the box, I think. Is that right? Armor. There we go. This one might actually be given... Wait. Sort by newest to oldest. Were we giving that to somebody? No. We didn't have anybody in particular to give that to. I remember now. Okay. That's fine. These can go in here as well. And... I think that's it. Well, we got some of these as well. Yeah, okay, so let me work this out. So two-handed weapons. That could be a Wendewog item. She already has two things. That's fine. Let's see. I think we could get rid of Bane of Flesh, but let's just see whether Regil has anything. +1. Oh, he's Ring of Protection. Let's go for Ring of Imminent Demise. Okay, that works. Then the other one is Ring of Luck that we've got here. And Ring of Nahrindian Courage. Whenever being attacked with a ranged weapon, you gain +2 morale a bonus to AC and 1 extra attack of opportunity, and her speed is increased by 10 feet for 1 round. Actually seems like that could be a Camellia item. Ah, she already has a couple. Ring of Luck we could probably get rid of. Yeah, let's stick that one on. Now we have 2 Rings of Luck. Does anyone not have a ring item, I guess, is our next step. Let's go here. No ring item. There we go. We might as well give you that. We're not going to give you Ring of Protection because we never use that anymore. We just buff. That's fine. You're all fool. You're all fool. I was thinking how much cheaper this game would be as in terms of like how much money you have available to you if you just went for one party of 6. You would be rolling in cash at this point. From all the, especially if you sold the named items, but hey, there you have it. Right, so I'll go outside, and then we've already spoken to the guy, so yeah, I think it's time to head back. We actually don't need to bring Camellia with us anymore. Oh, also Camellia has her own little story section here that we can just check that we finished. There you go. What is your heart's desire? The fleeting adventure revealed a rather unexpected truth to Camellia. What is your heart's desire? What secret urges dwell within it? If these questions are ever answered, life will never be the same again. Okay, so she's got one last one to do, I think, here, and we'll... and I think I see where it's going. It's not going to end well. Yeah, it's just not going to end well. But now we can take Camellia out. Who could we put in? Let's go Camellia out. We know we've got a Lan and Wendewalk thing to do. We've got nothing for Wooljiff, nothing for you, nothing for you, nothing for you, nothing for you. I guess we would put in Lan and Wendewalk. Let me just have a look here. So, Lan and Wendewalk. So that's going to be... Yeah, so we just have to wander around. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one then. Right. So, if I were to have to redo our party... I guess I could take out Nenio for just now. She is really good, but if I take out Nenio, who has no quest, I could put in Wendewog and Lan and see how that looks. Yeah. Let's take out these 2 as well, just for just now. So Wendewog, Darren, Arushale, Lan. That's our new party. And then we're going back to the 10,000 Delights. We probably need to rebuff at some point as well. But we can do that later. Yeah. Right, because I think that this one is unlikely to lead to a combat. I mean, if it does lead to a combat, I'll be extremely surprised. This is probably just going to be a, here's some money. And maybe a, you know, and an item. But let's see. Right, quick save. Check our party formation. Looks fine to me. You know what? I realized we have an issue. We have no dimension door. Is only an issue if we want it to be an issue. I could head back and swap out Greybore for maybe Wooljiff, but we'll see. Anyway, quick save. We don't need to worry too much right now. Right. Hello. Shivaru is dead. Herax's laughter is light and cheerful, as if you were discussing an inconsequential matter rather than murder. What excellent news! You are my heroine, my knight in shining armor. I've heard it said that on Golarion it is customary for a lady to grant her knight some token as a sign of her affection. Let this remind you of your friend in the 10,000 Delights, the headband of the wise negotiator. Cool. So we gained experience and... Wait, did we gain money as well? No, just experience and the helmet. Okay. So what is this new helmet? +4 to charisma and wisdom. Huh. Well, hello. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to bulk sell as well. And then we're going to sell these. And sell that. Sell that. Sell all of these things. And all of those things. There we go. And now we have some money again. Perfect. Well, with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Between episodes, I may jump back, switch up our party, and then jump back in. But my intention is to then go through all of this area, explore it, and then figure out what else we've got to do here. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.